I'm not mowing any lawns. Not anytime soon. Draconic with $1. Hypno Torino is mowing the lawn while sleepwalking. That's okay. That's acceptable. Let him keep going. Let him keep going. It's fine. All right, let's get into the next topic. So we got Nioh 3. Let's talk about Nioh 3. So Nioh 3 is breaking records right now, which is great. Nioh 3 shatters record for series highest Steam concurrent player count. Did the power of actually launching on PC simultaneously for once. Now, naturally, and this kind of proves what we've been saying for the longest time, where if you simultaneously release the game on PC versus consoles, now more than ever, people are going to choose the PC variant over the console variant. That's just like all these games that have simultaneously launched have proven to set records on Steam that they weren't able to set before because they didn't launch everywhere with their previous iteration. And then their new one that they release everywhere suddenly sets records. Just kind of how it goes. But Nioh 3 is doing very well. We played Nioh 3 on Grifcast today. And I got to be honest with you, it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game. If you're going into it expecting something drastically different from Nioh 2, I think you might be a little disappointed in a way. I mean, it is, don't get me wrong, it has things that are definitely different. But it is, at the end of the day, once you kind of, put it all together and you look at what it is, it's Nioh 3. That's really what it's just more Nioh, which is not a bad thing. The game released as 70,186 concurrent players. That's pretty fucking decent. Pretty decent for a game like this. My character is sus. Listen, we're going to talk about my character in a second. All right, relax. 70,186. 54,496 playing right now. There is almost 40,000 people watching on Twitch right now with an all-time peak of 75,000. So this is one of those situations. Look at this. Isn't it amazing that most video games, right, usually have what? I would say 3 times, 4 times the amount of viewers than players, right? So let's say if this game's at 70,000, it would have, like, let's say 7, 14, 21, 20, let's say 210,000 people watching on Twitch. But because this game is a game that people actually want to play, the viewership is pretty close to the amount of concurrent players that are playing the game right now, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty nuts. It's number 2 in the top sellers, which is not bad. The game is currently priced at $70. It's a $70 video game. I only got into the first level. I got past the tutorial. I got past the first mini boss or whatever. I beat the first boss of the first level so far, and we're kind of going through it. But I will say the game is super fun. It has a really cool kind of like soul switching mechanic where you can switch between samurai and ninja. Obviously, I prefer the ninja because it's so much faster, and the combat styles are drastically different between the two. They also have 2 capabilities that are exclusive to each class. So ninja is able to dodge with no stamina cost with RB, and samurai is able to purge yokai circles. He's the only one that can purge yokai circles, apparently. So if you play as ninja, you can't purge the circles. And the circles, what they do is they stop you from regenerating any stamina or any health or anything if you are standing in the circle. So as a ninja, you have to constantly dance around them. It's pretty interesting. It's really fun. I wouldn't call it a Souls-like. I would call it more of an action adventure, kind of like DMC, kind of like Stellar Blade, those kind of a game. See, everybody calls these games Souls-like because they have the fucking bonfire mechanic and all that shit. Like, it's not a Souls-like video game. It's 100%. It's 100% more of your action adventure, your Stellar Blade, your DMC combos, things like that. Definitely more like that. But it is super fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time, and I want to get back to it. I was thinking about playing it tonight, but I thought to myself, let's keep the official Griffcast for the afternoon. That way, people who are used to that time slot can continue watching official review streams at that time slot. But we did end up making a character, and he's fabulous. He's a great character. Honestly, you just can't go wrong with him. You can clearly see he's going to absolutely dominate the space. I will show you my character right now. Let me show you my character so you guys can see the glory. All right, for all the people out there who are like, oh, he only makes joke characters in video games that are woke because he wants to make fun of the wokes because he's a bigot or whatever. suck my dick. All right, here you go. Here's me making my character. Right, let's make my character, and decided to play around a little bit, and we did our thing. We definitely did our thing. We decided to make them red. I was thinking about doing purple at first, but we ended up going like more, more reddish, right? So that's what we did. And apparently the game has big head mode, which is pretty cool. So we did big head mode. So that way, it's big head mode. And then he's super ripped, fucking jacked, right? Super jacked. Now, as a call out to McDuggins, we made sure to give him purple underwear because it's McDuggins. You know what I'm saying? Also, we made sure to make like I didn't want him to sit like a whore, so I made him sit, masculine. So we did the cross leg thing, and then after that, we did some tattoos. We did end up putting a pretty ridiculous tattoo in the back. All that ass. We're not going to show that. That's a lot of ass. Okay, even though it's YouTube safe, but still. And then the hair. The hair is where it came into play, right? So the hair. I mean, you already know, man. The hair. We have to make sure the hair is on point. Okay. It is not a family of McDuggins unless the hair is on point. So we have to make sure the hair is on point. So ultimately, we ended up deciding on the what we dubbed as the Tina Turner hairstyle. Okay. So we did the Tina Turner hairstyle and we put some bangs on the character as well, because I mean, why would you not put bangs on the character? So we definitely did that Tina Turner hairstyle. And then after doing the Tina Turner hairstyle and, it's all blown out and stuff like that, we added the legendary purple McDuggins hair, right? Because that's how we're able to make sure this is a McDuggins family member. This is more like the native version of McDuggins, but that's okay. So then we ended up doing the colored tips, kind of like in Avowed, right? We did the colored tips in Avowed. We added the beard. The beard was nice, because McDuggins has a beard. And I mean, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. I think this is a great character. I really don't care if people don't like my character. My character's awesome. All right. My character kicks ass. It takes names. And yeah, this is where we're at. So I think but in all seriousness, though, this game is pretty cool. It really is like a super fun video game. Let me go to the boss battle, see if I can find the boss battle really quick. Where's the boss battle? I think this is the boss battle that you fight in the demo. I am unsure. I am unsure about that, but pretty sure it is. And like I said, gameplay is super fun, and it's definitely heavy. It's like fast paced, definitely combo heavy, and more up your alley if you're trying to play something that's closer to Stellar Blade or not even DMC, because DMC is definitely way more combo heavy. It's something in between, maybe like Black Myth Wukong, right? So, but overall, super fun game. And I'm going to keep reviewing it. So I'll have more of a fully fleshed out opinion once I'm able to play the game for a little bit. But it's definitely fun. I was fucking up the dodge because I was trying to figure out the dodge at the time. But it's definitely a fun game. So I at the time, I can't say I recommend it because, again, $70 is a lot of money to ask. $70 is a lot of money to ask. So I don't want to say, yeah, I recommend it. And then, I play the game later and it ends up being trash. So I want to give it some time before I tell people like yay or nay. But so far it's yay. I will definitely say so far it's yay.